Hello and welcome to MFAC Coaching, where we are doing a YouTube collab loop group with the theme of water. I'm showing you these beautiful Wilson Wylde Sticker Company stickers. You can see the water and then some bugs. What? And now we've got some mermaids from the Happy Planner and more Happy Planner right here. You can see the inspirations right here on front. I can't wait to show you what I'm going to do with this. So let's get started. Got my stickers here, setting myself up. So this is actually my first full voiceover I have ever done, and this is like so much fun. But I'm going to be really honest with you. I did this voiceover so that I could do this spread you're seeing and watch the Olympics at the same time. But we're going to start with some water. These washi strips from Wilson Wild, the gorgeousness of the water, the colors, the vibrancy. As soon as I knew the theme was water, I knew I had to use these stickers. And then I have some additional more water stickers, and I brought in these very fun kind of fantasy stickers. The idea, of course, is that mermaids may or may not be real, and but we do have the stories of them. And so I wanted to bring that in, focus on the water. This is my in snow. It's my Patreon planner, excuse me. I do have a Patreon group. It is MFAT Coaching. In that group, we talk about an emotion every month, and the emotion for this month is acceptance. It's probably going to be the emotion for the next 2 months, actually, because acceptance is key. And if you heard my last video, you heard this definition, but I'm going to go ahead and share it again. Acceptance, psychologically, when it comes to the emotion, is actually your ability or willingness to be able to experience the feeling. Now, I'm going to stop myself here, and I have to say, I love the placement of this mermaid because it looks like she's like either coming out of the book or opening the book or touching the book in some way, shape, or form. I wish I could say that was super intentional. It was not. I didn't notice that until I watched the video, but as soon as I watched the video, I was like, oh my God, I love it. All right, back to acceptance. Acceptance, as they say, is the ability or willingness to just allow yourself to experience the emotion, because so often what makes emotions hard is when we try and fight them. Oh, look at these gorgeous sunsets on the water. I cannot get over the color saturation of Wilson Wild Sticker Company stickers. I like her prices are so good. I'm just like, that is so much ink and it's so pretty and it's so high quality. I just can't get over it. I will say Megan 30 gets you 30% off at Wilson Wild Sticker Company. Totally worth it. Look at this. Had so much fun. Got the two mermaids there kind of playing together. It says vitamin C. Get it? Vitamin C. And then mermaid water is actually what the little cup says. And how perfect is that? Since we're talking about water. So, I am just still laughing at myself because of my need to watch the Olympics. But I just shared that with you because that was my acceptance. I was like, you know what, this is how I feel. I really want to do this video. I really want to do this spread right now. And I really want to watch the Olympics. And how can I make all of that happen? All right, I'm going to interrupt myself again to talk about these circles. There's something about doing a sea spread and including circles because the circles always kind of remind me of the bubbles that are in the ocean. And so I love using the circles for that type of spread. And I always have a hard time using circles in other spreads. But in this one, I really enjoy what I'm doing here. You can see I got the big one at the top. I have a little, like a medium-sized one. And what I'm really doing here is looking for a smaller one at the bottom. And so I've got some different bubbles there. So you can see like the bubbles are coming up from the bottom of the ocean and getting bigger as they go up, which I think is what they would do, like scientifically. I'm hoping so. So, but back to acceptance. Um, I just wanted to share, as I said, that part of acceptance for me was for sure just saying, this is what I want to do. I need to do all these things, and how can I make them happen? And also doing something new because I have never done a full voiceover before. I've done voiceovers at parts when technology failed me, but never a full one like this. So I'm really having some fun with this. I'm laughing at my sticker fingers here. So many stickers. It makes it hard to put stickers down when you can't use, like, I really want to use my pointer finger, but I couldn't because I had another sticker on my pointer finger. So you're going to watch me struggle to put this seashell down with the pearl in it. Love it. But I also wanted to share when it comes to acceptance. Oh, look at this. Does that not scream The Little Mermaid to you? Does everyone remember the parts of The Little Mermaid where they're in the clamshells? Okay. Anyway, if not, go watch it. It's towards the beginning. And if so, then thank you for understanding and sharing that with me. um, but I had this experience actually last night about acceptance because I woke up in the middle of the night and I had a cramp in my foot. And I was on vacation, so I was I was actually in a bunk bed. It's a whole long story, but with my husband on the bottom bunk. And so, like, getting out to try and fix the scenario where I needed to, like, probably flex my foot so I can make this cramp go away was next to impossible without waking him up. And we were both having one of those nights where neither of us was sleeping very well, so I really didn't want to do that. And I found myself like being really upset, like getting upset that I had this very painful Charlie horse. And then I was like, you know what? Okay, you have this. You've always had, I get them quite often. They take about 10 minutes. I do feel like it's getting worse as I get older. But that said, it was easier for me to say, okay, this too shall pass. We've been here before. We know this. And it really did, like, just accepting that I was going to experience that pain actually made it a little easier to get through instead of fighting it, being really mad, like being upset on top of having all this pain. So that's just a little anecdote, really, to explain why being able to accept our emotional state doesn't mean that we're okay or that we're happy that we're feeling that, but it does make the experience of the emotion just that much easier. All right, so I put down some go with the waves is the one in the bottom right. You can see I'm just adding a little bit more decoration after I've added all those boxes. I do tend to write quite a bit when I do write in my Patreon group. I'm very behind, but sometimes I will do multiple spreads in one week because I need them. Because I need so much space to write, that is. Now you can see me here saying like, hey, I've got this kind of empty space here at the top. So I'm going to look for what I can use to fill that. Of course, I chose to look for it off screen because that's really helpful. Good job, Megan. Anyway, I found some other mermaids and we're going to put those up here at the top. And now I think I'm just about done with this spread. The mermaids are a little hard to see, but I really like them. I like there's a little bit of diversity shown in my mermaids. And I'm going through and filling the little spaces with the little decorations provided. Some sea stars, shells, little coral there. And we're just going to fill in those final spaces and then be done. Well, if this is your first loop group, I do ask that you read the notes and follow along. Watch the next one. You're going to get lots of different ideas on the theme of water. Obviously, mine is all about mermaids and the fantasy life that comes with it. If you're a reader, I know you're going to really appreciate this. These are great all Wilson Wylde stickers, a couple different kits here. That's what I'm trying to show you here. And then the Happy Planner. Thank you so much for being here today and have a great week, everyone. Bye.